Hey, what is up guys, it's your boy Techish back here with yet another video. Alright guys, judging by the title, what you clicked on, the video that you clicked on, you should know what you're watching, but if you don't, we are today reviewing the iPad 7th generation. I just want to thank you very much for clicking on the video and giving me a view. I really do appreciate it, and if you just want to subscribe, subscribe. It's not going to hurt anybody. Alright, let's just jump right into the video. Alright, so why do you want an iPad 7th generation and not like an iPad Pro and top of the line iPads? Well, one of the main reasons is because of the price. The iPad 7th generation comes in at $124, and if you live here in South Africa, it's about 6,000 Rand. The iPad 7th generation is really cheap. Well, for some of us that's cheap. So what I'm trying to say is we can't all afford an iPad that costs $1,000. Yeah, no. That's why we buy the iPad 7th generation. Right, so the iPad comes in 3 different variants. That is a silver, a space gray, and a gold finish. So there's 2 different types of iPad. The one with a capacity of 32 gigabytes and the one with 128 gigabytes. So the size and weight, well, the iPad 7th generation comes in at 9.8 inches times 6.8 inches. So that is not really that big. The iPad 7th generation has a 10.2 inch Retina LED backlit display with IPS technology. Right, so what chip does the iPad 7th generation come with? It's got the A10 Fusion Bionic chip with a 64 architecture and embedded M10 coprocessor. I definitely know what that means. Cameras. The rear camera has an 8 megapixel camera with 1080p HD video. We all know you don't buy an iPad for the camera, alright? Anyway, front camera has a 1.2 megapixel camera. Security. Well, it's got a Touch ID. You know that button we all miss and love from the previous iPhones? Yeah, the iPad has that. The battery of the iPad 7th generation has a built-in 32.4 watt hour rechargeable lithium polymer battery. I'm not reading this off anything, guys. No. The operating system, it's got the new operating system that Apple just released, iPad OS, and I've been loving that OS. While obviously, as I've said, you get 2 different types of iPad 7th generation. The one that is cellular and the one that has only Wi-Fi built in without cellular. What new features has the iPad 7th Gen have? Well, one of the most lauded features of the new iPad is the display. It's got a larger display than the iPad 6th generation with a 10.2 inch display. The iPad 6 only had a 9.2 inch display. The iPad 7 offers more real estate, razor blade sharp edges, and perfect colors. Business users and creatives will appreciate the added support of a full-sized keyboard and an Apple Pencil, and this will meet all your productivity needs anywhere, anytime. The A10 Fusion chip blends power and efficiency seamlessly whether users are running multiple applications side by side. What about security? As I said, it's got a Touch ID fingerprint. This will keep your iPad really safe, and while I was testing this iPad, I had no problems with the Touch ID. Yes, it failed a few times now and then, but not anything to be worried of. So, how long did I have this iPad for? Well, now it is 9th May, and I've got it about in January, so I've added about 4 months. And before this iPad, I had the iPad 6, and for me, it was a big step up, with a more screen real estate, with better performance with the new chip, with a better screen and all around better performance. Now, do I recommend this iPad? Definitely. If you're on a budget and you need something to work on, something to watch YouTube on, Netflix, whatever, something to write on with an Apple Pencil, like I have, just to make notes on, I have a keyboard, and something else just to fit your needs, I really recommend this laptop. And yes, I said laptop, because you can basically transform this iPad, this little iPad, into a full form laptop. So as I've said, I have a keyboard that I've been using the iPad out with and an Apple Pencil. Now, I've been making a lot of notes with the Apple Pencil when I was busy in school. I make a lot of notes on my iPad, store them in notes or files, and with the keyboard I also make notes like that. And I also always write my YouTube scripts that I'm going to use my script in the video for, I always write it on the iPad with this keyboard. Well, basically I use it a lot for education, a lot for education. I take it a lot of the time to school, and we just use it there as a book. Then I use it to watch YouTube, read on, etc. Now and then I will read news on it, and I will always, if I want to Google something, I will always use my iPad because it's nice and big. Personally, I've really been addicted to this iPad. I really love it. It meets all my productivity needs, and I just love it. It's a machine that I just can't live without anymore. So who's the target audience for this iPad? Well, basically anybody aimed at work and play. The device is light and has a large capacity of battery. Alright guys, that will end the video off right here. Thank you very much for watching it till the end. If you liked the video, please leave a like down below. But if you loved it, please subscribe. For me, it's peace out. Until next time.